So my name's Steven Aldaco, and I'm gonna be making a quick video as to why this vehicle doesn't have Element 44
Hey,
rear wheel
what are
controller.
you
Bro,
doing? Get out of here, man.
what the? Oh crap!
I'm Steven Aldaco, and today we're going to talk about the Fifth Element camping system. Let's check it out. This is the driver's side cabinet. I really like this guy here. It's like if you want to put something like on display, or maybe you want to put like a Bluetooth speaker, you can set it here. But what this is really designed for is it's designed for bikes. So there's a mount that you can get that connects to the bottom of the Element, and then you can open this door here so your bike handles can fit here and you can take your bike with you when you go camping. So that's just like a really awesome idea that Nick came up with, and I think if you're like a bike enthusiast, the Element is the perfect car for it, and this just makes it even better. So yeah, I really like this, really high quality materials. So the cabinet is absolutely a premium product. Everything is just so well built. The rubber around the sides, and another really nice thing is that everything with the cabinet is bolted in. There's no glue, and because of that, if for some reason some part of it breaks, you can just call up Nick and get a replacement because each part is individual. So that's really nice. Up here is where I like to store anything like these window shades from Heat Shield, which are super nice. That's usually a good spot to store this, but you can store whatever you want up top. And then for the bigger drawer here, this is where I store most of my like sleeping gear, or you can store whatever you want. So there's plenty of space. And this can actually double as a table as well. So if you want to work in the back, you can do that. It's very sturdy, very strong, and it's level, which is important. But there's plenty of storage space inside of here. And with the addition of the new passenger cabinet, it just really opens up the possibilities in the Element. Okay, so this is the passenger side cabinet. And I've got all the window shades stored up here. This is nice and flat, so if I want to rest something up here, like, I don't know, a coffee or a tea, I can do that. I'm going to take these out real quick so then you guys can see like a nice little view here. And then on this side, I have all my clothes stored here now, but you get these two like mini tables here, which is cool. So if you want to sit on this side, if you want to sit on this side, you definitely can. But yeah, there's a ton of storage space, as you guys can see. That's so cool, so cool. And then these are the bungee systems that we were looking at earlier. I think it's a good place to like store your books, maybe store your phone while you're sleeping at night. Yeah, let's take a look here. Yeah, just pop that into place, put it away. That's pretty cool. And I love that the angle is just like perfectly shaped for the Element. There's nothing quite like this cabinet system for sure. What is in here? This is like the perfect spot for those window shades. That sounds so good here. Oh, love that. So let's take a look inside of the Element here, and we'll show you the passenger side of the bed platform. And it's super ingenious because it actually uses the passenger seats as an extension of the platform, so you get plenty of space. I'll leave the specs right here. So this is the extension of the bed platform. Push these in, and then that forms a super solid base. And one important thing to note is that this will also work with the swivel seats. So if you swivel the seats around in this direction, you don't have to change the bed platform at all. It'll still work with either variation, which is really cool. So as you can see on this side, it stores really easily behind the headrest. So let me show you how that's done real quick. So we just do everything in reverse here. Pull these guys out, slide this back in. We'll take this guy out here, and then we'll put the seat up like this. Whoa, that works. So now if we go to the back side here, you'll see that there's this little inlet which folds down, I believe. Yeah, so this folds down, and there's these holes here. So these holes are for the headrest, and there's 4 of them because one is for the 06 to 011 models, and then the other one's for the 03 to 05 models, because the seats are different. Okay, so we go ahead and slide the headrest through the holes like this, come around on this side, and we're just gonna pop that in here, see that? And we'll slide the headrest down, and boom, it stores just like that. So this is the rear centerpiece, and this will typically rest on the center console. But if you don't have the center console set up, you have to set up the passenger side, and then you can add in the centerpiece. And then this section over here, which locks into place really nicely, is an extension for the rear table in the back. So we'll show you that after we set this up. We have both driver and passenger side set up. We can use these little channels and lock it into place. It locks in place like this, and then we have our cushions. Just slides into place there. Boom, you have the full bed. That's pretty sweet, man. I like that a lot. Okay, so let's show the table in the back here. So this will serve as an additional base for this table section. And boom, we've got a table. That's sick, dude. That's so sick. So I'm 5'9", and I'm gonna lie down so you guys can get an idea of how much space you'll have if you get it yourself. So my foot is pretty much at the base now, and then I've got this much height. Seems like a lot, maybe like an extra foot or so here. And then it's the same thing on the driver's side. You get the same amount of length. But if you're sitting up, the element slopes down. So if you're sitting here, there's going to be less space than if you're sitting in the back. So if I'm in the back, like I can sit up no problem, which is really cool. But if I'm trying to sit up towards the middle of the element, I don't have enough headroom to sit up all the way up. But it feels really secure up here, even with the middle baseboard. Like I'm 170 pounds and this is supporting me no problem. Okay, so this is gonna be my first time trying to disassemble the whole thing. Like there's a fire happening and we have to escape. We gotta get out of here quick. So we're gonna see how quickly we can set this thing up and drive out. So here we go. Remember y'all, it's my first time doing this. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave it in the full bed platform. All right. The fire's stressing me out right now, bro. Boom. All right, they're burning. Everything's burning. Okay. Slide that into place right here. All the way down. Okay, let's go on the other side. Whew. Whew. All right. Slide that there. Pull this out. Okay. Whew. Boom. Technically we're done. That's 1 minute and 39 seconds, but We have the table too, so let's just do the table real quick here, and that just slides into place like this. Whew. 1 minute, 39 seconds to convert your element from a bed and escape the fire. I think you'll survive, hopefully.
All right, so ultimately this replaces the plastic portion of the lower portion of the door. We're going to be on a slope here. These pop out, and this folds down.
Ah, okay.
And the door is leaned back when it's opened, so this keeps this level. And then I've got 2 slides here, one on each side. And so when the door is closed, now it's level inside the car.
Look at that.
And you know, I did a lot of stuff like making sure that it clears the seats when they're forward. A lot of people ask if it works with the swivel, and yes, it does. Sorry, we're parked on a hill. Shout out to Heroes Hot Rods for the swivel. I wanted these for over a decade, and that man made my dreams come true. Not ideal with the chair, but you can operate it with just one side. So you do have the room here for your legs, but it's not an ideal height. It's more of somewhere just to put things.
Yeah, or if you're like in the back here somewhere.
Yeah.
And 5'8".
Yeah. Exactly.
So here we get a better look at the cabinet with a bike installed, and then we can also get a better look at the bed bench platform. So this is bench mode. You simply pull the bottom piece out, you remove the Velcro, and then you connect the cushions to turn it into bed mode. So this can sleep 2 people, no problem, and there's plenty of length from the tailgate all the way to the front. And there's even the trays, and I've been using these trays quite a bit throughout this trip. It's super awesome if you just want to eat a quick bite or work on something very quick. And the center console is an absolute game changer. I've added it to my Element now, and I can't imagine having my Element without it. All the storage pockets, the secret compartment down here, the room for the e-brake, it's just totally awesome. And if you guys want to get it, be sure to check out our links down below. We'll see you next time. Peace.